begin here in Washington today with a massive demonstration of black togetherness that was much more and maybe much different than its original planners had intended. There were dozens of speakers today from all over the country and all across the black political and social spectrum. But the hugely popular entertainer Stevie Wonder may have got this crowd's mood right when he said that this was bigger than any one leader. It was called, as the country knows, the Million Man March, and there was the inevitable disagreement among some about how many hundreds of thousands there actually were. But it didn't seem to matter. For those who were here today, it was an inspiration. They came here today to celebrate the need for black self-respect.
Unity, power, significance, history.
They came here today from every part of the country to say that on this day, the black community could rise above its differences.
Brother Jerome Walker and I have known each other for many years, and he was one of the people that was instrumental in inviting me to go on the Million Man March with him and others on the bus. And when we took that trip, we didn't come back the same. While we was in Washington for the Million Man March, Louis Farrakhan asked that all the people that was there go back home and do something in their community. Not go back home and just be proud that they was a part of the Million Man March, but to actually start something, join something, do something for the community in which they live.
Through that conversation of talking to my good friend Walter Eiland, I told him that I was interested in starting an organization. He said, "Do you have one in mind?" I said, "Yes." And the name of that organization is 100 Black Men of America. He was interested and said he would like to hear more. So over dinner, me and Walter talked about the organization, and I shared the template with Walter, and he automatically said he's in.
Well, when Jerome invited me to attend that meeting, in my mind, I agreed to come. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't want to just meet to talk about the problem. I said, if it doesn't feel like there's going to be some action that comes out of this meeting, this is really not going to be for me. But the atmosphere in that meeting was an atmosphere of action. It was an atmosphere of men who have decided that there was something that they wanted to do, that they wanted to take part in making a change in this community. And so from that atmosphere, I got some newfound encouragement and decided that I definitely wanted to be a part of this organization and what we were striving to accomplish.
I was invited to a gathering of African-American men, and they were considering organizing a chapter of the 100 Black Men of America, Syracuse chapter. In that meeting, they decided that to get started, they would have to have some officers and move forward by the rules of the national office. So I was asked to be president, and some other people chipped in and said they would be on the board of directors. We got started. In our first year, we not only developed a business plan, we got the bylaws, got a mission and a vision statement. In the meantime, programmatically wise, we were at Fowler High School mentoring kids. We had a mentoring session at our office on every other Saturday. We were able to get a small grant from the community foundation. The members chipped in for their dues for the year. So we got started and did a lot of work in the first 2 years to build an organization.